The big question on everyone's mind, or we get a lot of questions, is what do we think about cryptocurrencies? So cryptocurrencies, you can see some of the headlines here, just recently topped a market cap of $2 trillion, which, by the way, that's bigger than Apple as a company now. And so, then you have this craziness over the last couple of weeks of Dogecoin. Some people call it doggy coin. But Elon Musk's meme that sent that Dogecoin up a lot, and some people were making crazy amounts of money on this cryptocurrency that was basically kind of a joke, with a picture of a dog on it. It gone up like crazy, and then obviously Bitcoin going up really high and hitting new records recently as Coinbase, which is a digital wallet. There was an IPO there. So what are our thoughts on cryptocurrencies? And this is the last slide, I promise. So we can make a case for cryptocurrencies and we can make a case against it. Basically, cryptocurrencies, especially, well, Bitcoin specifically, the people who are for cryptocurrencies would say it's a scarce resource. And so that's why gold has value, because it's scarce. The opposite of the dollar, for example, where you can just print a ton of it. So, they only have about 21 million over time. There's a limited amount of it. It can't be counterfeit, that's what they say. It's decentralized, so you can't have the Federal Reserve come out and print more of it. It's a hedge against the dollar or other fiat currencies in general. Millennials are really adopting it at a huge rate, and momentum is on its side. There's a lot of people that are buying into it a lot. Ethereum is being used for NFTs. I'm not going to get into that, but basically they use unbreakable contracts to, kind of have digital assets. Like even baseball cards or art and things like that. So, and then increased payment accessibility or acceptability. So that would be the case for it. Now, the case against it is, while Bitcoin is scarce, the number of cryptocurrencies is limitless. You can create as many cryptocurrencies out there as you want. So the scarcity kind of goes away if you think about it from that standpoint. There's a ton of bubble-like characteristics. All right, when people who have really never traded before in their life are all of a sudden buy Dogecoin in up 1,000%, and then other people get on because they heard that story, and they're just buying it because Elon Musk mentioned it in a tweet. That's euphoric or euphoria, and euphoria tends to go along with a bubble-like kind of characteristics. However, with the stock market and with any type of bubbles can get bigger. So there is that certainly can happen, and governments are starting to ban them. That would be the case against it. So China, India, Turkey, Denmark, a few other countries ban the use of it. Not a lot of people know this, but back in 1933, FDR banned and made it illegal to own gold, and so and that was the case for 40 years till around in the 70s. So the government can ban cryptocurrencies. There is the possibility, I should say, that could happen. They're extremely volatile. They go up and down like crazy. Criminals use it. There is a portion of criminal usage of it and money laundering. The people for cryptocurrencies will say, yeah, that happens with cash too, but it's a little easier to do with cryptocurrencies, and you can transfer money across the world in the blink of an eye. So, and the other argument is it decreases the value of the dollar, kind of going back to why governments may start to ban them eventually. But if you pull money out of your currency and go into those cryptocurrencies, that weakens the country's currency. It's not regulated, obviously. So those are all cases against it. The bottom line is, in our investment philosophy, is we prefer low risk, high reward investments as opposed to high risk, high reward investments. And so, if we were to buy, and we are considering buying a very, very small portion of cryptocurrencies, we prefer to do it on a pullback, and we'd also do a very small percentage. We are considering it. However, it's very volatile, and we think that there are some of them are in big time bubbles, so we may hold off on it. Or never even invest in them. So, but all to say is we are open to it.